Hi, welcome to Sue Marie P. You'll have to forgive me today. I've had a cold and my nose has been running and I've been sneezing. It's winter here and just must have picked up a bug. I wanted to share with you a Moroccan lentil and chickpea stew. The original recipe was a soup, but I'm making it a stew. I've been inspired by this new cookbook I bought, which is Eat and Feel Fresh. I thought I'd do a version of this, making it for lunch, so I thought, why don't I do a video? So if you're looking for a feel-good, immune-boosting, quick soup or stew, so come with me and let's see. I've prepared everything so we can just cook it all. So I just have to add some water. I'm losing my voice as well. Okay, apologies for that. I've got my pot heating up on the stove. I'm just going to add a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. You can use any other oil. So we'll get our oil heated up. Prepared 1 onion chopped up and 2 cloves of garlic chopped. So we're going to fry the onion first just to make sure it's all soft. Then we'll add the garlic. So while our onion's cooking, I thought I'd go through the ingredients. We've got lentils. I've just rinsed some red lentils, 1 cup. You can use a tin of brown or green lentils. I've got a tin of chickpeas, tin of tomatoes. I've got 500 mils of veggie stock. I've got some garnish of coriander for the top, which is optional. Some lemon juice to add later on. We've got our spices. So we've got, it's actually a teaspoon of cinnamon, cumin, a little bit of cayenne, not too much. I find when I'm sick, I don't really want it too spicy. Salt and pepper, harissa. If you don't have harissa, you can use maybe like a chipotle or chili sauce. And we've got some kale to throw in later. And if you don't have kale, you could pop in some broccoli or some spinach leaves. So I think our onion's ready. So I'm now going to put in, oh, my onions just started browning a little bit. Make sure you don't brown your onion too much. Going to add the chopped up fresh ginger. I had like a chunk of ginger, so I've just chopped it up and took the skin off, and my garlic. If you don't have fresh ginger in the house, you could probably just throw in some ground ginger. It's not as pungent, but it will still give you the health benefits. So we're going to fry that now for 1 minute. Just bear with me, I'm following my recipe as we're doing it. And then ad-libbing, because I didn't have celery and then I couldn't buy it at the shop. So this is how I create recipes. I look at a recipe for inspiration and then I ad-lib and do my own take on it. So this is like a workshop today. You'll see how my brain thinks. Maybe that's not a good thing. We're going to add the spices. So we're going to add the cumin, cayenne. Oh, I forgot my carrots. 1 moment. I'm just going to go and get some carrots to chop. Let me add the spices. I'll throw them in. So adding the paprika, cinnamon and cumin. You don't want your pan on too high, so that's just on low. We'll let the spices become fragrant. Let me just whip to the fridge. I've got 2 carrots. So let's just peel the skins off those and we'll quickly chop them. Feels like it's cleaning out my nostrils already. Maybe the ginger is getting in there. So now we're adding the veggie stock. If you did want to make it more like a soup, you just need to add, as the recipe says here, you need to have 1.5 litres of water. So I've reduced it a lot, and I'm going to try it with the 500 mils first, because actually someone in the house, my husband, hates soup or dislikes it when it's like really liquidy. He prefers like a real meal. So I'm going to make it a stew. So I'm going to add the stock. That'll help my carrots soften up. And because I didn't have any tinned lentils today, the story is actually went to the shops and picked up chickpeas instead of lentils. Anyway, so I've got red lentils, which I've just rinsed off. On the back of the packet, it does say to soak them for 30 minutes, but I'm skipping that step and I'm sure it's going to be fine. So just rinse them and I'm popping them in now because we need to cook this for about 30 minutes to soften them. So we're adding the lentils. Now we're going to add the tomatoes. At this point we can turn the heat up a little bit more because we're adding so many ingredients. We just need to get it kind of boiling or slightly bubbling. Okay, we've got the water, lentils, tomato, harissa. So I've got our harissa and I'm going to put in two tablespoons. Maybe not. I'm going to put 2 teaspoons because I don't really feel like eating it too spicy. I'm going to put 2 teaspoons and then stir all that through. Okay, salt and pepper. Sorry about my I think I do that all the time. A little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt. I will add like just a smidge of cayenne pepper. It's super strong. I made something last night and put a teaspoon in there. Almost blew my mouth off, it's so hot. So just 1 sprinkle. If you hate it too spicy, just leave the cayenne pepper out. So we need to bring this to the boil. I'm going to bring you over to have a look. We have our Moroccan lentil chickpea stew. We've just got the lentils in here now. And we're going to let that, see it's all bubbling. And then we're going to let that simmer now. So I'm going to turn the heat down. Pop the lid on for 30 minutes. So I'm back over checking on my stew. It started to stick. I've still got 10 minutes left and it's sticking on the bottom. So I am going to add more water. I think I'll add maybe another half a cup. And then we'll add more at the end if we need it. So now we're going to add our chickpeas. I just drained off the water before. We're going to add all this kale. Kale goodness. And lemon juice and coriander we'll add just before we're serving it. Give that 5 more minutes and then we'll be ready to add the lemon juice, coriander and have lunch. Can't wait. Okay, I'm getting hungry. Can't wait any longer. I'm going to add the lemon juice. Just measure that for the video. 1 tablespoon and my coriander. I'm going to turn the heat off because I think there's enough heat in my pot. Mix all that through. Have a look at this. Immune boosting goodness. And I've got steam all in my face. The textures of the kind of mushy lentils with the still round chickpeas and the kale taste great. I'm sure I'm going to feel so much better after this. You can even taste the ginger is really pungent too. So thank you for joining me today. Apologies for my head cold, but I really wanted to share something immune boosting, healthy, and something that you too could maybe put together when you've got only a few things in the cupboard or in the fridge. So if you've liked what you've seen, hit the like, thumbs up, and send me a little message down below if you've experimented and you tried this. I'm going to go and enjoy my lunch. See you next time. Bye.